Taurus. What's up, Taurus? You showed up in the Scorpio reading quite a bit, and I just ate 2 bowls of cereal. I've been starving today. So obviously it was time to do your reading. And I joke because I know you guys probably get sick of hearing those jokes, kind of like how Pisces get sick of hearing about how we're delusional, even though we literally witness our predictions coming to fruition over and over again. But anyway, yeah, it's time to do your reading. It is a little late, and I apologize for that. But as I justified myself to Scorpio, I will also justify myself to you. Jupiter is moving direct, I believe, today. So this is when we're really going to start to see things moving and changing, right? The energy for January was pretty detrimental. A lot of the planets have been in like their fall or their detriment. The sun right now is still in detriment in Aquarius. So we still have that to contend with for a bit. But things are starting to move. Venus has been in Pisces, which is a positive energy. Venus is exalted in Pisces. However, it will be moving into Aries and going retrograde soon. But the good news is that it goes back into Pisces. And then when it moves forward, it's going to move through Pisces again. So we like that. And as I said, things start getting better. Let's just say that this week. So we're going to look at love, health, wealth, and home for you. I'm also going to pull a card for your overall energy. And then at the end, I'm going to pull some oracles for you. Spirit, can you give me one card, please, for love for Taurus? Okay, I'm going to play it how it fell, which is sideways. The 3 of Cups. Okay, someone else got that. I can't remember who. Cancer? Cancer. For health, for Taurus, not Scorpio. Did I say Scorpio this whole time? I hope not. Health for Taurus, please. I did do Scorpio earlier, and I've been editing. Wow. I've been editing their video this basically the whole day. Health is amazing. You have the Sun, Strength, and the Ace of Wands coming out in health, so that's phenomenal. Let's look at wealth. What do you have for wealth for Taurus? Thank you. Queen of Wands, Taurus. This is gorgeous. I'm going to move these over. I feel like I don't have enough space, even though I do. Okay. And the home. Damn. Okay. Can you clarify the Wheel of Fortune in the home? The 7 of Pentacles. All right. Can you give me one card for the overall energy for Taurus? I love it when you show up as yourself. That's happened to several signs, and I love this. One more. Well, okay. 2 of Wands, 9 of Pentacles. I mean, absolutely. Can you clarify the 3 of Cups in love? The Queen of Pentacles. The Emperor at the bottom of the deck. with the 5 of Jars and the 2 of Jars. Okay. I don't love the 5 of Jars. However, Taurus, when the 5 of Jars comes out with the 2 of Jars, and we have the 3 of Jars here. Okay, I also saw the Devil at the bottom of the deck. So you could be dealing with a Capricorn because we have the Queen of Pentacles in love. And once again, the Emperor is here. So we are, as I already said, we are having a Venus retrograde. We're also having a Mercury retrograde. Both are happening very soon. So I would never encourage anybody to go back to an ex who was shit, right? Who was abusive or terrible. Not for you. However, you're showing up as the Empress. I have the Emperor at the bottom of the deck, and I have the 5 of Cups with the 2 of Cups and the 3 of Cups for me. This means that you could be reconciling or healing something from the past that you regret or that someone else regrets. This could be a mutual regret, I feel. So, if you're not familiar, the 5 of Cups, traditionally, he's crying over 3 cups, right, that are spilled. And there are 2 cups behind him. So all he has to do is turn around and pick up those 2 cups, right? Those 2 cups are sitting there waiting for him to be salvaged. So the 5 of Cups to me often says to salvage what's left. For some of you, I feel like this is a past connection that is coming back together, and this would be something that you want to happen, right? Somebody who's actually worth something. Otherwise, I would not encourage reconciliation. Okay? For others of you, this is just some sort of karmic rebalancing. Okay, we do have the 3 of Cups, and it did spin around a little bit and end up sideways. So this could be a connection. Whoops, I showed you the wrong card. This is the 3 of Cups. It spun around when it came out. Clarified by the Queen of Pentacles. So this to me, if it's not a reconciliation with somebody who, like I said, not some bum, okay? This is somebody who you actually value, who recognizes your value. And it could be a friendship. That's what I'm trying to get out of my mouth. This could be a friend who turns into something else. Or what I'm actually feeling intuitively is that this might be something you missed out on potentially when you were with somebody else, if that makes sense for any of you. This might be something where you had to like friend zone a person because you were in a relationship, or vice versa. Maybe they were. And I feel like one or both of you is becoming single. So that could be this like reconciliation energy I'm feeling, where it's like you missed out on it before and it's coming back, I feel. This is different from any energy I felt for anyone else in love. This feels actually good. But, you know, at the same time, this could be just someone who you've been friends with and that it's suddenly rapidly changing. Or perhaps you've been more than friends with them, but I feel like there's a commitment coming in. Like you're finally making it official. So the only thing, if you are in a partnership already, the only thing I would say is in that department, be careful about balancing your social responsibilities and your commitment to your relationship. For example, don't let your friendships or your social engagements, partying, things like this, don't let anything like that compromise your relationship, or don't let gossip or anything don't let anyone interfere in your connection, okay? Keep yourself focused on your priorities. I'm almost getting a sense here of like, especially if this is new, because I don't really see this fitting if you're in something established long term. I don't see how this could be the case, but take it if it resonates. If this is something new, especially, I feel like be careful not to be painted in an incorrect light. Like, I think there's like a risk here of coming off a little bit less responsible or less grounded than you actually are. And I mean, that kind of goes across the board, right? Make sure you keep your priorities in sight. Don't let anything knock you off your square. I don't feel like that's a real threat to anything, but I think it could be problematic potentially, or lead to an argument. Otherwise, I think this is beautiful, though. I don't think there's any issues really to talk about here in your love life. I feel like this is good. I feel like you're committing to something, you're celebrating. I feel like you have a reason to celebrate in love, or you will. Your health looks even more amazing. You got the Sun card coming out right away, followed by the Strength card and the Ace of Wands. So, I mean, some of you could be dealing with a Leo, or this is just the energy that you're embodying right now. You might have a renewed zest for life, potentially, if you have recovered from an illness or recovered from anything. You could be healing, and you could be really feeling that at this time, like the world is beautiful, life is beautiful again. I know on occasion I get debilitating headaches. They don't happen very often, but like, they're horrible, and most of the time I break down and I take something, and it's like just the clouds, part, and the sun comes out, and everything just feels so amazing, and I feel so glad to be alive once the headache goes away. And that's kind of what I'm feeling here. I feel like some of you are really grateful for your health, and that you've put in the work to achieve this status. Of course, this could also be the result of some kind of medication or regimen that you've started. I feel like it's really good for you, and it's making you feel better across the board. Like, I don't see anything to complain about here. As far as your health is concerned, this feels amazing. I think you're going to be feeling amazing. In your overall energy, I think this just kind of reinforces what I said. The Empress, I think you're taking really good care of yourself. The Two of Wands is here. The Ace of Wands is up here. I feel like some of you have really made a choice. Perhaps you have changed your environment, or you've just made the choice to really focus on your health, focus on yourself. We have a lot of that here. And I feel like you're thriving, or you will be, okay? If you don't feel that at this time, this is the recipe, right? There's a choice here to be made. I feel like predominantly that choice is to choose yourself, to choose to feel abundant, to choose to feel luxurious like yourself, right? You're embodying your own energy here. So for many of you, I feel like this is like you're choosing a new path, right? Like you're grabbing a hold of that new wand, and you're taking that, which means that you're leaving behind something old, something from the past. You're leaving behind an old story or an old narrative. You could be changing your mindset at this time about yourself or about what you want for your life. You could be gaining independence in this choice that you're making. But whatever it is, I feel like you're choosing you. And of course, for some of you, this could be choosing single motherhood, if I look at this quite literally. And I know not everyone views it this way, but I mean, deciding to become a single parent, whether that be because you are not partnered and you just want to be a mother and you don't want to miss out on that opportunity, so you're choosing that path, or you're choosing to leave someone who is not reflective of what you are looking for in a co-parent. I could go both ways here. But it can be a very invigorating, empowering decision to make as someone who has made that decision. It can really feel exhilarating, right? To just take charge of your life and feel like you're on your way to fulfilling some sort of wish or dream that you see for yourself, and sort of like make sure that you're not missing out on it because of whatever else might be untimely or just not existing in your life at the right time, things like this. We do have the Three of Cups here as well. So for some of you, this could be partnering up with someone who has a child, and so like becoming a stepmom of sorts, and maybe you're really excited about that. I know that's something I would be really excited about. Not everyone feels that way, but you know, if you have a motherly instinct about you, that's kind of a natural feeling. So in your wealth, I also have not much to say about this, except it looks amazing. Like, and I love this for you. Like, I love these readings and this amazing energy. Pisces had a similar reading, but like, what am I supposed to say here? The Queen of Wands. I mean, some of you could be becoming a boss. You could be getting a lot of work done. You could be taking charge. You could have a lot going on in your career. But I mean, the Queen of Wands in business is success, right? And she's she's like taking care of business. How do I even describe her? And she's doing all of these things with confidence. To me, she would be like, the King of Wands can sometimes be an entrepreneur or a business owner. Queen of Wands could be the same exact thing for me, especially if she's coming out specifically in your wealth and finances. So I think you are confidently making decisions about your money, about your career, and you could be bossing up, or like I said, starting your own company, or just making shit happen. And I think that you are coming off, like I already said, you're coming off confident, you're coming off cool and calm and collected, very smart, someone who knows what she's doing, or he, but this is a feminine energy. So you're taking action and you're making things happen. I love a Wands energy in career, and Pentacles are good too, but I mean, certainly depending on what you do for work, you could be taking on something that like requires a lot of courage, requires a bit of a strong sense of character, and perhaps a lack of concern for what other people think. That could be your secret weapon, I'm hearing. So, I mean, jot that down. Your secret weapon could be not caring what people think. Because I don't know where you're at on this timeline, but yes, I think that's exactly how you should go forward. Confident, without a care, because you're confident in yourself and what you know, right? I can't even knock it, Taurus. I really hope I'm not calling you Scorpio. If I am, I'm going to cut it out when I edit. It might be choppy. If it's all choppy and weird, it's because I cut out every time I called you Scorpio. But I feel like I am every time I say Taurus. And I mean, I felt like Scorpio was embodying Taurus energy. It was kind of weird. Like I said, you came out a lot in their reading, and their energy felt like Taurus. Your energy, I'm not sure this feels like Taurus. I don't know. It feels amazing. Whatever it is. There is a little bit of Leo here. There's a lot of fire. So I do feel like a lot of you are like embracing that fire. And like it could come from doing something new, from embracing some sort of new like life, a new adventure of some sort. I feel like I said, this could be for some of you like parenthood or a new relationship where you're going to take on multiple different roles. But I feel like you are ready. I think you're ready for all of it. It's like amazing. And yeah, this fits in too, because in your home, we have the Wheel of Fortune and the Seven of Pentacles. I clarified it with the Seven of Pentacles. So there's some sort of turnaround here. And I feel like it's for the better. It's for good. Like if you're moving, if you're getting a new home, like this is sort of like, I feel, I don't want to say your dream home, but it could be. It could be. But I feel like there's a lot of faded energy. Like, yeah, that's what I want to say. I feel like there's a lot of fate happening in your reading. It's like the stars are aligning, but I kind of feel like you are you're realigning them, right? It's like I see you like adjusting how everything is. It's like you're changing the map. You're changing course in some way, I feel like. And yeah, for some of you, it's like you've been waiting. It's like I feel like you've been waiting for like the pieces to fall together, or like to find that something that's been missing. And this could definitely be love, because we did have the 5 of Cups. So I feel like some of you have felt like there's been something missing, but it's like the time is now, right, for it to fall. And maybe it has something to do with the astrology, because I keep seeing like the sky, like I'm seeing a star fall from the sky. I'm seeing you like changing, like you're changing the constellations or something. I don't know what this is. Could definitely be magic if you're into that. The Queen of Wands can speak to that for me. So for some of you, this could speak to like starting some kind of business, like involving magic or some type of craft that you are into. Obviously, that's probably not very many of you, but it's possible. And I definitely feel like you are working some magic in this reading, Taurus, and it's working for you. It is working out for you. It's such a positive reading. The only other sign so far that got a really positive reading was Pisces. So I'm happy to see it. I love this. Love it. Love it. That's really all I have to say, is that I love it. So let's just get some oracles. Maybe those will bring up some other, some other areas, issues, what have you. For Taurus, please, can we get a card for Taurus? This is crazy good. Wide open. Somebody else got that card. I can't recall who it was, but somebody else got wide open too. Might have been Libra. No. It wasn't Libra. Who was it? I don't know. I can't even remember what signs I did. But wide open. You are free to express your uniqueness to the world and share in all the bounty of life's endless possibilities. 100%. All manner of opportunities are presented to you at this time. The wide open card is a signal that you're able to truly manifest your dreams and that your goals are in sight. Don't remain small and contracted. Instead, expand your horizons beyond what you believe to be your limitations. You have a unique voice that needs to be expressed in the world. The universe is supportive of new ideas and approaches at this time, so speak up and speak out. This card is a sign of the maverick who freely roams the wide open space of possibility. Allow for a greater vision to replace old ideas as you dream a grander dream. Yeah, all of that. All of that. Let's get one more, because I don't want to cheat you out of a card. Everybody else got one of these. From Believe in Your Own Magic. For Taurus, please. Please. Thank you. Please. Thank you. Number 9 at the bottom of the deck, the Phoenix. How's that for a happily ever after? I had to show you. I'm like laughing because if I don't laugh, I'm gonna cry. It's so good. Okay, hold on. Sorry. Pisces problems. Okay, something about your voice here. might be important because that card talked about your voice too, didn't it? Okay, let me compose myself. Number 43, spaceship. Don't be afraid to sing. You've been made to believe that your voice, that your unique point of view in this world isn't worth very much. Let me tell you, that couldn't be further from the truth. Your words are worth all the stars in the night sky. So don't forget to sing whenever you have the chance. Your voice is powerful enough to sink a dozen spaceships. I'm freaking out. I'm freaking out, Taurus. What is going on here? The spaceship, the stars are aligning. And I feel like you're making it happen. I mean, I can't even hold up all the cards. All the cards here that are amazing. But it's like, whatever you're doing, it's working for you. Clearly, what I said here with the Queen of Wands. Don't let anyone hold you back. I love you guys. I'll see you next time.